So let's just go through the two lineups just one more time. For Guiseley, we have Stephen Drench in goal, Ryan Toulson, Danny Lowe, Andy Holdsworth, who's the captain, Danny Hall, Jake Lawler, Wayne Brooksby, Danny Boschel, Adam Boys, Ollie Johnson, Gavin Rothery on the bench, Liam Dickinson, Alex Johnson, Jack Stockdill, Nicky Boschel and Steve Dickinson. And for our visitors today, AFC Fylde line-up with Ben Hinchcliffe in goal, Luke Denson, Adam Sumner, Josh Langley, Tom Hannigan, Brad Barnes the captain, Richie Baker, Josh Wilson, Danny Rowe, Danny Lloyd McGoldrick and Michael Barnes are on the bench, Joe Booth, Richie Allen, Liam Tomsett, Matty Blinkhorn and Dion Charles. Referees today, Anthony Tankard, assistants Mark Swift and Harry Hawkins. It is Fylde to kick off, shooting from left to right as we watch this game from the main stand. And Fylde get us underway with Luke Denson playing the ball long up to the edge of the 18-yard box. Flicked on there by Josh Wilson towards Danny Rowe, who is certainly the danger man, scoring in free form on Saturday as they went very close to win the title. Fans can correct us. We'll make plenty of mistakes. There will be plenty of corrections across the course of the evening.
There's plenty of mistakes. We don't always make that many corrections.
Fylde now pick up the ball in a dangerous position with Barker out to the right-hand side where Michael Barnes is in place. But Baker with the ball into Barnes. Barnes took a shot, it deflected back off him. New father again, and so he's probably low on energy, if that's anything to go by from my experience. He takes over the ball and comes over the halfway line, gives it to Wayne Brooksby. Into the feet of Rothery, who's forward. He's been clipped, and the first yellow card of the evening will go to Fylde. And not quite sure who actually made the clip there, Nick. It's a good position, though, this for a free kick, I think, isn't it, Brad Barnes? It's a group of players. It's Brooksby actually who'll drill in, and it takes a deflection but finds Adam Boys. He plays it out to Ollie Johnson. Johnson drills it in towards a goal. He couldn't find the angle he was looking for. It's gone behind for a goal kick, but had fortune smiled a little bit more favourably on Guiseley. It might have fell more kindly there for Adam Boys from the deflection initially. As it is, it's behind for a goal kick. Back here with Denson. Denson plays it up towards Barnes, comes over the halfway line. And then a good opportunity here for Lloyd McGoldrick. Gets into the area, gets a shot away. Well saved by Stephen Drench. The follow through from Danny Rowe. A header goes behind for a goal kick, and that was Fylde's best chance of this game. A slick little ball into Danny Lloyd McGoldrick. He charged through, took a drive at goal. Stephen Drench was equal to it. Danny Rowe with a follow up, headed over the bar behind for a goal kick. Ball. Gavin Rothery does for a little while now. Surges forward on a mazy run. Plays it out to Ollie Johnson. First touch not so great from Ollie Johnson. Takes a little bit away from goal. Goes to the left-hand side, but cuts in field well. Tries to drill one in towards the near post of the goalkeeper, but hits the other side of the upright and behind for a goal kick. Gavin Rothery winning the ball in an aerial challenge. Gets it back. Heavy challenge on Wayne Brooksby, but Rothery's allowed to play on. Rothery on the edge of the area. Tries to give it to Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson has a bit of a stretch to keep it in play. Does from the touchline. Still in the penalty area. Can't get the angle for the cross or shot. In the end, it's too much from Ollie Johnson, and he blasts it high and wide. Great work there from Gavin Rothery, busying himself around in midfield. Ollie Johnson's got into some good positions though tonight. Forward. Only Danny Lowe in the Guiseley half, and Stephen Drench, of course. The ball in towards the 6-yard box, helped away. Nobody could get under control of it. It sort of limped into the box. Helped back in here by Rothery, up towards the edge of the 6-yard box, flicked on. Ollie Johnson at the back post. Can't find an angle again. Helps it back in. Jake Lawler! Oh, it's in the back of the net! Jake Lawler breaks a deadlock! It was a cross from Ollie Johnson. Jake Lawler leaped into the top right-hand corner, and Guiseley have the lead.
Well, that was immense work in the box from Ollie Johnson, again out on the left, as we've seen him so much in the opening half hour of this game. Took his time, came back onto his right foot and floated it just so that any tall player in the box could have headed it into the net, and it just so happened that that tall player was the Guiseley man, Jake Lawler.
Well, half an hour gone, 1-0 to the Lions. Good start. Jake Lawler with the goal. On the right-hand side up by the touchline, it's crossed in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Danny Lowe's at the back post, drills it in, takes a deflection off a Fylde man, cleared only as far as Ollie Johnson. Bit of trickery from Johnson, back here to Danny Lowe, floated up towards the back post. Up there goes Adam Boys, headed across towards Jake Lawler, but intercepted well and then in the end, Brooksby rather, concedes a free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Guys, they're only going to need to make a couple of chances like that in the second half, and they will find themselves in the driving seat, as they do in this fixture. Half-time in the first leg.
Yep, a great first half for the Lions. They take the lead. Jake Lawler, it is the man who has got the goal on 32 minutes. A header at the far post after a cross from inside the box from Ollie Johnson. It's been it's difficult to watch because it's been good football, but it's very tentative, very nervy, very cagey as well. Half-time, Guiseley 1, Fylde 0. The header, again, a little bit scrappy from both sides for a second. It's a bit of head tennis, cancelling each other out a little bit. The ball into the feet of Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson in field, finds Wayne Brooksby. Brooksby has a bit of a run at this Fylde defence, gets into the penalty area, drills the ball towards a goal, it's saved. Adam Boyes can't get it down, takes a shot, blocked by the defender, goes behind, and it takes a deflection off a Guiseley man, and it's a goal kick after all of that. But that almost fell perfectly for Adam Boyes with an empty net, but the ball just wouldn't fall for him, and by the time it did, the defender was back in place to make the blocking challenge. And in the end, it deflected off a Guiseley man and behind for a goal kick. I thought we'd just brush over that one. Fylde lose possession. Picked up now by Danny Boschel. Boschel surges forward. A forward run to the left-hand side now to Gavin Rothery. Rothery plays it into the area beyond everyone. Not a great ball, actually, from Gavin Rothery. And it was probably the wrong decision at the time. And it's not bitterly cold, but it's cold tonight.
I don't normally get cold, Colin, and my hands are freezing. I don't know when winter came back, but it wasn't welcome.
Fylde on the right-hand side, cross into the area, it's a shot, a snapshot inside the 6-yard box, poked away by Stephen Drench inside that 6-yard box. Cool defence from Danny Hall to take the ball away from two players.
The player who was on the floor.
Michael Barnes goes off, Richie Allen comes on, Guiseley come forward, Wayne Brooksby, Maisie run into the box, has to go away from goal though, out to Gavin Rothery, he crosses in towards Ollie Johnson, header from Ollie Johnson just over the crossbar. The ball will be crossed in towards that back post, it's headed, it's off the line! Guiseley get the ball off the line. Ollie Johnson still can't clear. It's still a chance for a drive from the edge of the 18-yard box. The header down, blocked on the line, and still Fylde come. The ball back into the penalty area, up towards Hannigan. Good header from Jake Lawler, still in that box. Danny Boschel tries to get around and clear. Drilled in again, and it's eventually saved by Stephen Drench. Down by the left upright. Hard to see amongst a melee of players, but Drench got down, palms it behind. It is a corner to Fylde. Will come immediately back at Guiseley, who again sitting deep, this time up towards the edge of the D. Flicked on, it's found Blinkhorn, he spins in the area, takes a great shot, a great effort there.
It's been done in the end there. I was just watching Danny Boschel patting the linesman on the head. He's gone completely mad in the last couple of minutes.
Free kick gets taken, it's actually short and then taken by Sumner. Drills it in a few yards further forward. Stephen Drench claims it, puts it in the area. It's helped away. The referee didn't give the free kick against the goalkeeper. It had to be cleared off the line and it's behind for a corner. Corner comes in. Last moments of the game. Headed in towards a goal, over the goalkeeper. Behind for a goal kick. Surely that has to be that. Scare him stuff in the last bits of injury time, but the final whistle does go. And Guiseley have got the 3 points, the first leg lead. That's the quality of commentary you've had tonight. The goal from Jake Lawler on 32 minutes, the deciding factor in this first leg. He headed home at the back post after Ollie Johnson crossed from inside the box, but it was full pressure from Fylde towards the end there, and came very close to equalising twice in the end, the Lions having to clear off the line. But it's a 1-goal advantage into the second leg. It's finished Guiseley 1, Fylde 0.